First $1 Million, written and published by Rich Audiobooks. The digital landscape has democratized business ownership, creating unprecedented opportunities for entrepreneurs to build sustainable wealth. While previous generations required significant capital and physical infrastructure to start a business, today's digital entrepreneurs can launch profitable ventures with minimal upfront investment and reach customers globally from day one. At its core, a successful digital business combines three essential elements: a specific audience with clear needs, valuable solutions to those needs, and scalable systems for delivery. The most profitable digital businesses often start by identifying underserved niches where passionate communities are actively seeking solutions. These niches might seem small at first glance, but they often represent focused markets with customers willing to pay premium prices for specialized solutions. Lesson 1. Building a six-figure digital business. Take Sarah Chen, who built her first $1 million business by creating digital planners for creative entrepreneurs. She noticed that while many productivity tools existed, none specifically addressed the unique workflows of freelance designers and artists. By developing digital products that solve specific pain points for this audience, she generated over $100,000, 0 cents, in her first month of sales. Within 2 years, her business crossed the seven-figure threshold through strategic expansion into complementary product lines and automated delivery systems. The key to scaling a digital business lies in creating assets that generate revenue without requiring your constant presence. These assets might include digital products, automated services, or content that continues to attract and convert customers long after its creation. Michael Torres exemplifies this approach with his software business that helps small restaurants manage online orders. By focusing on automated onboarding and customer support systems from the start, he built a business that serves thousands of clients with a lean team of just 5 employees. Digital businesses that reach 7 figures typically excel at leveraging technology for both marketing and operations. They use data analytics to understand customer behavior, implement marketing automation to nurture leads, and create efficient fulfillment systems that can handle growing demand without proportionally increasing costs. This technological leverage allows digital entrepreneurs to maintain high profit margins while scaling their impact. The path to building a $1 million digital business often involves strategic pivots based on market feedback. Lisa Montgomery initially launched an online fitness coaching service, but noticed her clients were more interested in her business systems than her workout plans. She pivoted to teaching other fitness professionals how to build their online businesses, eventually building a 7-figure consulting and software company. Her story highlights the importance of staying attuned to market opportunities while building a digital business. An often overlooked aspect of successful digital businesses is the power of community building. When customers feel connected to your brand and each other, they become advocates who drive organic growth through referrals and testimonials. David Patel built his cybersecurity training business to 7 figures by fostering an active community of IT professionals who share experiences and support each other's learning journey. This community-first approach resulted in a 90% customer retention rate and steady stream of referrals. The beauty of digital business models lies in their flexibility and potential for exponential growth. Unlike traditional businesses constrained by physical limitations, digital businesses can rapidly test new ideas, reach new markets, and scale successful initiatives with minimal additional investment. The key is starting with a focused solution for a specific audience, building systems for scalable delivery, and continuously optimizing based on data and customer feedback. Through this approach, entrepreneurs across various niches are building sustainable 7-figure businesses that generate both wealth and impact in the digital economy. Lesson 2. Investing early in stocks or crypto. The power of investing early cannot be overstated. It's often the difference between a comfortable retirement and building generational wealth. Time is the most valuable asset when it comes to investing, as compound interest works its magic over decades rather than years. Many millionaires have built their wealth not through extraordinary talents or revolutionary ideas, but through consistent, early investing in appreciating assets. The stock market has historically provided average annual returns of around 10%, while cryptocurrencies have created even more dramatic wealth-building opportunities for early adopters. Consider Sarah, who began investing $500 SIPU cents monthly in index funds at age 25. By maintaining this habit and reinvesting all dividends, she accumulated over $1,200,000 0 cents by age 50, contributing only $150,000, 0 cents of her own money. The remaining $1,050,000, 0 cents, came purely from compound growth. Successful investors understand that timing the market is less important than time in the market. Rather than trying to predict short-term price movements, they focus on dollar-cost averaging, investing fixed amounts at regular intervals regardless of market conditions. This strategy removes emotional decision-making and ensures you're buying more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high. While stocks offer steady long-term growth, cryptocurrencies present opportunities for accelerated wealth building, albeit with higher risk. Early Bitcoin investors who held through multiple market cycles saw life-changing returns. Mark, a software developer, invested $20,000, 0 cents in Bitcoin in 2013, when it traded below $100, 0 cents. Despite stomach-churning volatility, he maintained his position and saw his investment grow to over $2 million, 0 cents, within 8 years. Risk management becomes crucial when pursuing aggressive growth. Successful investors typically diversify across multiple assets, never investing more than they can afford to lose in speculative investments like crypto. They maintain emergency funds and create rules around position sizing. Many follow the 5% rule, never risking more than 5% of their portfolio on any single speculative investment. Understanding market cycles is essential for maintaining conviction during downturns. Every significant bull market has been followed by a bear market, yet markets have consistently reached new highs over longer time horizons. Those who panic sell during crashes often miss the strongest rebounds. The most successful investors view market downturns as opportunities to acquire assets at discount prices. Tax efficiency plays a vital role in reaching the $1 million milestone. Utilizing tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks, IRAs, and HSAs allows investments to compound without annual tax drag. Strategic tax loss harvesting during market downturns can offset gains and reduce tax liability. Understanding these principles helped Michael, a middle school teacher, build a $1,400,000, 0 cents portfolio primarily through maximizing his retirement accounts and maintaining a disciplined investment strategy over 20 years. The path to $1 million through investing requires developing the right psychological framework. Successful investors learn to ignore short-term market noise and focus on long-term fundamentals. They understand that wealth building through investing is not about getting rich quickly, but about consistently applying proven principles over time. They stay informed about their investments without becoming obsessed with daily price movements, maintaining the discipline to stick to their strategy regardless of market conditions or external influences. Creating an investment policy statement can help maintain this discipline. This personal document outlines your investment goals, risk tolerance, asset allocation targets, and rebalancing criteria. It serves as a compass during market turbulence, helping you stay committed to your long-term strategy when emotions might otherwise drive poor decisions. The most successful investors review and adjust this document periodically, but avoid making reactive changes based on market movements. Lesson 3: Selling a service and scaling with systems. Service-based businesses represent one of the most straightforward paths to 7 figures, primarily because they leverage skills you likely already possess. The key distinction between those who reach the $1 million milestone and those who remain stuck in self-employment lies in their approach to systems and scale. The journey typically begins with identifying a high-MEDRI solution service that solves a significant pain point for businesses or people with the means to pay premium rates. The most successful service providers focus on outcomes rather than hours, moving away from the traditional time-for-money model. This shift in mindset is crucial. Instead of selling your time, you're selling solutions to problems that have a clear and measurable value to your clients. Creating systems becomes the cornerstone of scaling a service business, beyond the limitations of personal delivery. This process starts with documenting every aspect of your service delivery, from client onboarding to final deliverables. Successful 7-figure service business owners often spend several months perfecting their systems before attempting to scale. They understand that attempting to grow without robust systems in place is like trying to fill a leaky bucket, inefficient and ultimately futile. Technology plays a pivotal role in modern service business scaling. Customer relationship management, CRM systems, Project management tools and automation software become invaluable allies in maintaining quality while increasing capacity. Many million-dollar service business owners report that their breakthrough came when they stopped trying to customize everything for every client and instead created standardized processes that could be easily replicated and taught to team members. The hiring process in a scaled service business requires careful consideration. Rather than hiring generalists, successful owners build teams of specialists who excel in specific aspects of the service delivery. This specialization allows for higher quality output and more efficient operations. The first crucial hire is often someone who can handle client communication and project management, freeing the owner to focus on business development and strategic growth. Pricing strategy becomes increasingly important as the business scales. Many service providers make the mistake of competing on price early in their journey. Those who successfully reach seven figures understand the value of premium pricing and positioning. They create service packages that solve complex problems comprehensively, justifying higher fees and attracting clients who value quality over cost. One often overlooked aspect of scaling a service business is the power of strategic partnerships. Seven-figure service business owners frequently collaborate with complementary service providers, creating referral networks that generate a steady stream of pre-qualified clients. These partnerships often evolve into more formal arrangements, multiplying revenue opportunities without proportionally increasing operational complexity. The transformation from personal service provider to business owner requires a fundamental shift in identity. Successful scalers learn to trust their teams and systems, stepping away from day-to-day service delivery to focus on business growth. They invest time in developing leadership skills and building a strong company culture that can sustain quality service delivery without their constant involvement. Data and metrics guide the scaling process in successful service businesses. Key performance indicators are established for every aspect of the operation, from sales conversion rates to client satisfaction scores. This data-driven approach allows for informed decision-making about where to invest resources for maximum impact on growth. The path to a million-dollar service business often includes creating multiple revenue streams within the core service offering. This might involve developing maintenance packages, creating training programs for clients, or offering complementary products that enhance the service experience. These additional revenue streams provide stability and increase the average client value without significantly increasing operational complexity. Lesson 4. Launching a successful online course. The online course industry has exploded into a multi-billion-dollar market, creating unprecedented opportunities for experts and educators to reach global audiences while generating significant wealth. The success stories of million-dollar course creators often share a common thread. They identified a specific transformation their audience desperately wanted and delivered it through a structured, engaging learning experience. Before diving into course creation, successful creators invest considerable time in market research and audience understanding. They recognize that the most profitable courses don't just share information, they solve pressing problems. These entrepreneurs immerse themselves in their target communities, participating in forums, social media groups, and conversations where their potential students gather. They document pain points, challenges, and desired outcomes, using this intelligence to shape their course content. Building authority in your chosen field becomes a crucial stepping stone toward course success. Million-dollar course creators establish themselves as trusted voices through consistent content creation, whether through blogs, podcasts, YouTube channels, or social media. This consistent presence serves multiple purposes. It validates expertise, builds an engaged audience, and creates a treasure trove of market insights. Many successful course creators report that their free content acted as an extended pilot program, allowing them to refine their teaching style and message before launching their paid offerings. The actual course creation process requires a delicate balance between delivering comprehensive value and maintaining student engagement. Top course creators focus on designing outcome-based modules that guide students through a clear progression. They understand that information overwhelm can lead to student dropout, so they break complex topics into digestible segments, incorporate active learning elements, and provide opportunities for practical application. Many million-dollar courses include components like workbooks, templates, scripts, and tools that help students implement what they're learning. Marketing strategies for successful courses often begin months before launch. Course creators build anticipation through strategic content releases, beta testing with select students, and collecting powerful testimonials. They develop sophisticated launch sequences that often include free workshops, challenge events, or mini-courses that demonstrate their teaching ability while building trust. The most successful creators understand that their launch is not just about selling a course, it's about selling a transformation and the confidence that students can achieve it. Scaling to 7 figures requires thinking beyond the initial launch. Successful course creators implement systems for continuous enrollment, whether through evergreen funnels or periodic launch cycles. They build strategic partnerships with affiliates who can reach complementary audiences, often sharing up to 50% of course revenue in exchange for qualified student referrals. Many also create tiered offerings, from self-study programs to high-touch group coaching experiences, maximizing revenue potential across different price points. The financial model of million-dollar courses typically combines high-ticket pricing with volume scalability. While individual course prices might range from several hundred to several $1,000s, the real power lies in the ability to serve hundreds or thousands of students simultaneously without a proportional increase in delivery costs. Successful creators often reinvest early profits into marketing, team building, and technology infrastructure, creating sustainable systems for long-term growth. The most successful course creators maintain strong connections with their student communities, actively gathering feedback and continuously improving their programs. They understand that student success stories become their most powerful marketing assets. Many incorporate community elements into their courses, creating valuable networking opportunities for students while building a self-sustaining ecosystem that attracts new enrollments through word-of-mouth referrals. The path to a million-dollar course business requires patience, persistence, and a genuine commitment to student transformation. Those who succeed often spend years refining their approach, testing different strategies, and building their authority before experiencing their breakthrough moment. However, once the foundation is established, the scalability of online courses creates one of the most leveraged paths to 7-figure success in the digital economy. Lesson 5. Flipping real estate with leverage. Real estate remains one of the most proven paths to building significant wealth, particularly through the strategic use of leverage and value-add opportunities. The beauty of real estate investing lies in its accessibility. You don't need to start with millions to make millions. What you need is a keen eye for opportunity, understanding of market dynamics, and the ability to utilize other people's money effectively. The foundation of successful real estate flipping begins with market research and property selection. Smart investors focus on emerging neighborhoods where property values haven't yet peaked but show strong indicators of future growth. These indicators include new infrastructure development, improving school districts, incoming businesses, and changing demographics. By identifying these trends early, investors can acquire properties below market value and ride the wave of appreciation while adding their own improvements. Leverage serves as the powerful multiplier in real estate wealth creation. Traditional mortgages allow investors to control properties worth far more than their initial investment. For example, a $50,000 0-cents down payment can control a $250,000 0-cents property. When that property appreciates or is improved, the gains are calculated on the total property value, not just the invested capital. This multiplication effect accelerates wealth building significantly compared to other investment vehicles. The renovation phase presents the greatest opportunity for creating immediate equity. Successful flippers develop a network of reliable contractors and develop an eye for improvements that yield the highest return on investment. Kitchen and bathroom updates typically provide the best returns, but the key is maintaining a careful balance between quality and cost. The goal is to create a product that appeals to target buyers while maintaining healthy profit margins. Smart investors also leverage tax advantages unique to real estate. The tax code provides numerous benefits, including deductions for mortgage interest, property taxes, and depreciation. Through strategic use of 1031 exchanges, investors can defer capital gains taxes when selling properties and rolling profits into larger investments. This tax-efficient growth compounds wealth building over time. Scaling from single properties to a multi-million-dollar portfolio requires systems and relationships. Successful real estate investors build strong connections with real estate agents, lenders, contractors, and property managers. They develop repeatable processes for analyzing deals, managing renovations, and marketing properties. Many create partnerships to access additional capital and expertise, allowing them to take on larger projects and diversify across markets. The most successful real estate investors don't just flip properties, they build sustainable businesses around real estate. They might start with simple flips but evolve into development projects, commercial properties, or large-scale renovations. They create multiple income streams through a mix of flips, rentals, and potentially real estate services. This diversification provides stability and continued growth opportunities. Private lending and creative financing structures open up possibilities beyond traditional bank loans. Hard money lenders, private equity partners, and seller financing can provide capital for deals that conventional lenders might reject. While these funding sources typically charge higher interest rates, they offer speed and flexibility that can make otherwise impossible deals feasible. The key is understanding how to structure deals so the numbers work despite higher carrying costs. As your real estate portfolio grows, asset protection becomes crucial. Successful investors utilize legal structures like LLCs and trusts to shield their personal assets and create tax-efficient ownership arrangements. They maintain detailed records, carry appropriate insurance coverage, and work with qualified professionals to ensure their growing wealth is properly protected and managed. Real estate wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. The most successful investors stay educated about market trends, continuously analyze their portfolio performance, and adapt their strategies as conditions change. They understand that each deal provides learning opportunities and builds expertise that can be applied to future investments. Through patience, persistence, and prudent use of leverage, real estate investing continues to create new millionaires year after year. Lesson 6. Going viral and monetizing audience. The digital age has democratized fame and fortune in unprecedented ways. What once required massive marketing budgets and traditional media gatekeepers can now be achieved through a single viral moment coupled with strategic monetization. This new path to wealth creation has enabled creators from diverse backgrounds to build seven-figure businesses by capturing attention and converting it into sustainable revenue streams. The foundation of audience monetization begins with understanding platform dynamics. Each social media platform has its unique algorithm, user behavior patterns, and content preferences. YouTube favors longer-form content that drives engagement, while TikTok rewards quick, entertaining clips that spark trends. Instagram emphasizes visual aesthetics and lifestyle content, and Twitter amplifies distinct voices and timely commentary. Successful creators often start by mastering one platform before expanding their presence across multiple channels. Creating content that resonates deeply enough to go viral requires a delicate balance of authenticity and strategic planning. The most successful viral creators understand their audience's pain points, desires, and entertainment preferences. They craft content that either solves specific problems, provides unique entertainment value, or taps into current cultural moments. However, going viral once isn't enough. The key is maintaining consistency and building a loyal following that stays engaged beyond the initial spike in attention. The real wealth building begins with strategic monetization of audience attention. Many creators make the mistake of relying solely on platform advertising revenue, which can be volatile and platform dependent. Smart creators diversify their revenue streams through multiple channels: merchandise sales, brand partnerships, exclusive content subscriptions, digital products, speaking engagements, and consulting opportunities. Each additional revenue stream compounds the value of the audience and creates more stability in the business model. Brand partnerships represent one of the most lucrative opportunities for creators with engaged audiences. Companies are increasingly allocating larger portions of their marketing budgets to influencer collaborations, recognizing the power of authentic recommendations from trusted voices. Successful creators negotiate deals based on audience engagement metrics, rather than just follower counts, often commanding premium rates for their ability to drive real results for brands. Personal brand development becomes crucial as creators scale towards seven figures. This involves crafting a consistent message and image that transcends individual pieces of content. Strong personal brands open doors to higher-paying opportunities and allow creators to pivot into new ventures while maintaining their audience's trust. Many million-dollar creators have leveraged their personal brands to launch successful products, services, or companies that extend far beyond their original content focus. Community building represents another critical aspect of sustainable audience monetization. Engaged communities become valuable assets that can be monetized through exclusive membership programs, events, or specialized products. These communities often provide valuable feedback for new offerings and create a built-in customer base for future launches. The most successful creators view their audiences not just as followers, but as integral parts of their business ecosystem. Long-term success in audience monetization requires adapting to changing platform dynamics and evolving consumer preferences. Creators who have reached seven figures consistently invest in understanding new technologies, testing different content formats, and exploring emerging platforms. They also focus on building owned assets like email lists and websites that aren't dependent on third-party platforms, ensuring they maintain direct connections with their audience regardless of platform changes. The journey from viral moment to million-dollar business requires strategic thinking and careful execution. While viral success can happen overnight, building sustainable wealth from an audience takes time, persistence, and business acumen. Those who succeed combine creative talent with entrepreneurial skills, turning fleeting attention into lasting value through multiple revenue streams and strong brand building. Lesson 7. Licensing intellectual property, turning ideas into million-dollar assets. The world of intellectual property licensing represents one of the most leveraged paths to building wealth, where a single idea can generate millions through strategic partnerships and distribution deals. Unlike traditional business models that require constant operational involvement, licensing allows creators and inventors to focus on innovation while letting established companies handle manufacturing, marketing, and distribution. The journey to licensing success begins with identifying valuable intellectual property opportunities. These opportunities often emerge from solving common problems, improving existing products, or creating entirely new categories. Many successful licensors started by observing friction points in their daily lives or industries, then developing novel solutions. The key is not necessarily inventing something completely new, but rather creating meaningful improvements that provide clear value to end users. Protection of intellectual property forms the foundation of any successful licensing strategy. Before approaching potential partners, inventors must secure their rights through appropriate legal mechanisms. Patents protect novel inventions and unique processes. Trademarks safeguard brands and logos, while copyrights cover creative works. The investment in proper intellectual property protection, while sometimes substantial, creates the defensive moat that makes licensing valuable to potential partners. Negotiating licensing deals requires a delicate balance of assertiveness and flexibility. Successful licensors understand that companies are looking for de-risked opportunities with clear market potential. They prepare comprehensive presentations that demonstrate market size, manufacturing feasibility, and consumer demand. Many first-time inventors make the mistake of overvaluing their ideas or being too rigid in negotiation. The most successful deals often come from finding win-win arrangements where both parties have significant upside potential. The real power of licensing emerges when creators scale their intellectual property across multiple products and markets. One successful invention can spawn entire product lines, each generating its own royalty stream. Smart licensors think beyond single products to consider adjacent categories, international markets, and alternative applications. They build portfolios of intellectual property that create compound value, where each new addition strengthens the overall licensing proposition. Consider the story of Julie Pickens, who co-invented the Boogie Wipes saline nose wipes. What started as a solution for her children's runny noses turned into a licensing empire. After successfully launching the product, she licensed the technology to multiple manufacturers, expanded into new categories, and eventually sold the company for millions. Her success came not just from the initial invention, but from systematically expanding its applications and market reach. The digital age has created new opportunities for intellectual property licensing. Software patents, digital content rights, and online brand assets can all be licensed for significant returns. Many app developers have found success licensing their core technology to larger tech companies, while content creators license their digital properties for merchandise, adaptations, and branded experiences. Building a successful licensing business requires patience and persistence. Many inventors face multiple rejections before finding the right partner. The key is to maintain belief in the value proposition while remaining open to feedback and adaptation. Successful licensors often iterate their offerings based on market response and potential partner input, refining their intellectual property to maximize its commercial potential. The financial model of licensing can be particularly attractive, with royalty rates typically ranging from 2% to 10% of wholesale prices. While these percentages might seem small, the cumulative effect across multiple products and markets can quickly reach 7 figures. The most successful licensors create recurring revenue streams that continue generating income long after the initial development work is complete, creating true passive income at scale. Professional licensing management can further amplify returns. Many successful inventors partner with licensing agents or agencies who have established relationships with manufacturers and retailers. These partnerships can accelerate deal flow and optimize agreement terms, though they typically take a percentage of royalties in exchange for their services. The trade-off often proves worthwhile, as professional representation can significantly increase both the number and quality of licensing opportunities. Lesson 8. Freelancing and reinvesting profits. The path to $1 million through freelancing isn't about trading time for money indefinitely. It's about strategically reinvesting profits to build a scalable enterprise. Successful freelancers who cross the 7-figure threshold understand that their initial service offerings are merely the foundation for greater wealth creation. Starting with in-demand skills like writing, design, development, or marketing allows you to generate immediate income without significant upfront investment. The key is to position yourself in high-value niches where clients are willing to pay premium rates. Rather than competing on platforms that race to the bottom on pricing, successful freelancers build direct relationships with clients who value quality and expertise. As your client base grows, focus on optimizing your hourly rate through efficient processes and premium positioning. Many million-dollar freelancers started by charging $50, 0 cents, $100 per hour, but quickly scaled to $200, 0 cents, $500 plus by specializing in high-impact deliverables for specific industries. This increased revenue provides the capital needed for strategic reinvestment. The real wealth building begins when you start allocating profits into scalable assets and systems. Instead of spending all earnings on lifestyle upgrades, successful freelancers typically reinvest 40 to 60% of their income. This might mean developing digital products, building automated marketing funnels, or creating training programs that generate passive income alongside active client work. Another powerful reinvestment strategy involves building a team to handle client delivery while you focus on high-level strategy and business development. This transition from solo practitioner to agency owner allows you to break free from the time-for-money trap. Many freelancers start by hiring virtual assistants for administrative tasks, then gradually bring on specialized talent to handle client work. The compound effect of reinvestment becomes apparent as your business ecosystem grows. A copywriter might reinvest in creating templates and frameworks that speed up delivery, then package these as products for other writers. A web developer could build reusable code libraries that reduce project time while creating subscription-based tools for other developers. Each reinvestment creates new revenue streams that work in harmony with the core freelance business. Smart freelancers also invest in assets outside their primary business. This might include real estate, stocks, or other businesses that provide diversification and passive income. The goal is to create multiple wealth-building engines that can grow simultaneously. One successful freelance designer reached 7 figures by scaling her agency, investing in rental properties, and funding a tech startup. The journey requires patience and disciplined financial management. Track your numbers meticulously and maintain separate accounts for operating expenses, taxes, reinvestment, and personal income. This clarity helps you make strategic decisions about where to allocate resources for maximum return. Consider working with a financial advisor who can help optimize your reinvestment strategy and minimize tax liability as your wealth grows. Building relationships becomes increasingly important as you scale. Network with other successful freelancers and entrepreneurs who can provide insights, opportunities, and potential partnerships. Many million-dollar freelancers accelerated their growth by collaborating with complementary service providers or joining mastermind groups focused on scaling service businesses. The Freelance to Millions path demonstrates that starting small doesn't limit your potential for wealth creation. By viewing your freelance practice as a launching pad rather than a destination, you can build substantial wealth through strategic reinvestment and systematic scaling. The key is maintaining focus on long-term value creation while delivering excellence in your current client work. Lesson 9. dropshipping and scaling to 7 figures. The allure of dropshipping lies in its low barrier to entry and unlimited scaling potential. While many view it as a saturated market, successful entrepreneurs continue to build million-dollar empires by approaching this business model with strategic innovation and systematic execution. The foundation of a successful dropshipping business starts with meticulous product research. Million-dollar dropshippers don't just randomly select trending products. They identify items with consistent demand, healthy profit margins, and unique selling propositions. They analyze competition, supplier reliability, and market sustainability before committing to a product line. This research-first approach dramatically increases the odds of building a sustainable business rather than chasing short-lived trends. Successful dropshippers understand that brand building separates 7-figure stores from temporary cash grabs. They invest in professional photography, compelling product descriptions, and cohesive brand storytelling. The most successful operators create custom packaging, develop private label versions of their products, and build genuine relationships with their suppliers to ensure quality control and exclusive arrangements. The real secret to scaling a dropshipping business lies in mastering paid advertising. 7-figure feminuzzles become experts at platforms like Facebook ads and Google Shopping, understanding that profitable customer acquisition is the engine of growth. They meticulously track metrics, constantly test new ad creatives, and optimize their marketing funnels. Many successful dropshippers reinvest 30% of their revenue into advertising during the scaling phase. Perseverance excellence plays a crucial role in building a million-dollar dropshipping operation. Top performers implement robust support systems, proactive shipping delay communications, and hassle-free return policies. They understand that happy customers become repeat buyers and brand advocates, reducing customer acquisition costs and increasing lifetime value. Data-driven inventory management sets successful dropshippers apart from amateur operators. They use advanced analytics to predict seasonal demands, maintain optimal stock levels with suppliers, and negotiate better terms as order volume increases. This sophisticated approach to inventory management prevents stockouts during peak periods while maintaining healthy cash flow. Technology automation becomes essential as operations scale towards 7 figures. Successful dropshippers implement systems that automate order processing, inventory synchronization, customer communications, and financial reporting. They invest in tools that integrate their store with suppliers, shipping carriers, and marketing platforms, creating a seamless operational workflow that can handle hundreds of orders daily. The path to 7 figures often involves expanding beyond a single store or product line. Successful dropshippers diversify their revenue streams by launching multiple stores, entering different niches, or expanding into international markets. They leverage their experience and systems to quickly replicate success across new ventures while maintaining operational efficiency. Many million-dollar dropshippers eventually transition from pure dropshipping to hybrid models. They begin holding inventory for their best-selling products, develop custom products with manufacturers, and build their own brands. This evolution allows for better margins, increased control over the customer experience, and higher business valuation. The scaling journey requires building a capable team. Successful operators hire virtual assistants for customer service, product researchers for expansion, and specialists for marketing and operations. They create detailed standard operating procedures and training materials, allowing them to delegate effectively while maintaining quality standards across their growing organization. Financial management becomes increasingly critical as revenue grows. 7-figure dropshippers maintain strict control over cash flow, understanding the timing of advertising spend, supplier payments, and customer receipts. They establish relationships with multiple payment processors, maintain healthy cash reserves for growth opportunities, and implement sophisticated accounting systems to track profitability across multiple product lines and marketing channels. Lesson 10. Consulting for high-level clients. High-level consulting represents one of the most direct paths to 7 figures, combining expertise with premium pricing and scalable systems. The journey to becoming a sought-letter consultant begins with developing deep, specialized knowledge in a field where businesses are willing to pay significant fees for transformative results. The most successful consultants focus on areas where they can deliver measurable impact to their clients' bottom lines. Whether it's streamlining operations, improving sales processes, or enhancing leadership capabilities, the key lies in solving problems that directly affect profitability. These consultants typically start by working with small to medium-sized businesses, refining their methodologies and building case studies before targeting larger enterprises with bigger budgets. A crucial element in high-level consulting is positioning yourself as an authority in your chosen field. This involves creating thought leadership content, speaking at industry events, and publishing insights that demonstrate your expertise. Many seven-figure consultants have written books, hosted podcasts, or maintained influential blogs that serve as powerful marketing tools, attracting high-value clients while justifying premium rates. The pricing strategy for high-level consulting differs significantly from traditional service-based businesses. Instead of charging by the hour, successful consultants structure their fees based on value delivery. This might mean charging a percentage of the improvement in business performance, fixed project fees that reflect the expected ROI, or retainer arrangements that provide ongoing strategic guidance. Some consultants have reached their first million by landing just a handful of major clients paying $250,000 0 cents or more annually. Building a consulting practice that generates seven figures requires sophisticated systems for delivery and client management. This includes developing proprietary frameworks, assessment tools, and implementation methodologies that can be consistently applied across different clients. Many successful consultants create digital platforms to track progress, measure results, and maintain communication with their clients, adding value while reducing the need for constant in-person presence. The path to scaling a consulting practice often involves building a team of specialists who can handle different aspects of client work. This might include researchers, analysts, project managers, and implementation specialists. The consultant transitions from being the primary service provider to orchestrating a team that can deliver results across multiple clients simultaneously. This model allows for significant revenue growth without sacrificing quality or becoming overwhelmed with direct client work. Strategic partnerships play a vital role in reaching the million-dollar milestone. Many successful consultants form alliances with complementary service providers, technology companies, or industry organizations. These partnerships can lead to referrals, joint ventures, and opportunities to serve larger clients that might be out of reach for a solo consultant. Some consultants have accelerated their growth by acquiring smaller consulting firms or merging with complementary practices. To maintain and grow a high-level consulting practice, continuous innovation is essential. This means staying ahead of industry trends, developing new methodologies, and expanding service offerings based on client needs. Successful consultants regularly invest in their own development, attending advanced training programs, joining mastermind groups, and seeking mentorship from those who have achieved even greater success. The most profitable consulting practices often develop multiple revenue streams beyond direct client work. This might include creating certification programs for their methodologies, licensing their frameworks to other consultants, or developing software tools that complement their consulting services. These additional income sources can significantly accelerate the path to seven figures while creating more stability and scalability in the business. Experience shows that consultants who reach the million-dollar mark typically combine deep expertise, excellent relationship management skills, and strong business acumen. They understand that their success depends not just on delivering exceptional results for clients, but also on building a sustainable business model that can grow beyond their personal capacity to serve clients directly. Lesson 11. Building and selling niche apps. The mobile app market continues to grow exponentially, creating opportunities for entrepreneurs to build sustainable wealth through targeted software solutions. While many aspiring developers dream of creating the next Instagram or TikTok, the real opportunity lies in identifying and serving specific niches with dedicated applications that solve real problems. Successful app entrepreneurs understand that the path to $1 million often starts with deep market research and user understanding. They spend considerable time identifying pain points within specific industries or demographics that can be addressed through mobile technology. This targeted approach allows them to create solutions that users are willing to pay for rather than competing in oversaturated general markets. The financial model for app success has evolved beyond the simple paid download. Today's most profitable apps utilize multiple revenue streams, including subscription models, in-app purchases, advertising, and enterprise licensing. This diversified approach creates stability and predictability in revenue, making it easier to scale to seven figures. Many successful app entrepreneurs report that recurring revenue from subscriptions provides the foundation for their million-dollar businesses. Technical expertise, while valuable, isn't always necessary for app success. Many entrepreneurs partner with developers or use no-code platforms to bring their vision to life. The key is having a clear understanding of the market need and user experience requirements. Successful app creators focus on solving problems first and worry about technical implementation second. Marketing plays a crucial role in app success, but traditional advertising often proves less effective than strategic partnerships and community building. Successful app entrepreneurs focus on building relationships within their target niche, often becoming active participants in industry conversations and events. They leverage these connections to create organic growth through word of mouth and targeted recommendation. The path to scaling an app business often involves expanding into adjacent markets or creating complementary products. Many successful app entrepreneurs start with a single solution and gradually build a suite of related apps that serve their target market. This approach allows them to leverage existing user bases and marketing channels while creating additional revenue streams. Data analytics and user feedback drive continuous improvement in successful app businesses. Million-dollar app entrepreneurs obsess over user behavior, constantly analyzing usage patterns and feedback to improve their products. This commitment to iteration and improvement helps maintain user engagement and reduces churn, critical factors in building sustainable revenue. Exit opportunities provide another path to seven figures in the app business. Strategic acquisitions by larger companies often value successful niche apps at multiples of their annual revenue. Smart entrepreneurs build their apps with potential exits in mind, focusing on creating valuable intellectual property and sustainable user bases that would be attractive to acquirers. The development and launch cycle for successful apps has shortened considerably, allowing entrepreneurs to test and validate ideas quickly. Many successful app creators use rapid prototyping and beta testing to refine their products before full launch. This approach reduces risk and allows for faster iteration based on real user feedback. The key to building a million-dollar app business lies in creating genuine value for a specific audience rather than chasing broad market appeal. Successful entrepreneurs in this space focus on solving real problems, building sustainable revenue models, and creating lasting relationships with their users. They understand that the path to seven figures requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to continuous improvement. Lesson 12. Partnering smart with skills and capital. The path to $1 million doesn't always require you to possess both expertise and financial resources. Some of the most successful ventures have emerged from strategic partnerships, where one person brings the skills while another provides the capital. This dynamic creates a powerful synergy that can accelerate wealth creation for both parties. Consider the story of Marcus, a brilliant software developer who had created an innovative algorithm for trading cryptocurrencies but lacked the capital to implement it at scale. He connected with Sarah, an experienced investor who immediately recognized the potential of his technology. Their partnership agreement was straightforward. Sarah would provide $200,000, 0 cents in seed capital, while Marcus contributed his technical expertise and ongoing development work. Within 2 years, their trading platform generated over $3 million, 0 cents in profits, which they split according to their partnership agreement. The key to successful skill capital partnerships lies in clear communication and documentation from the outset. Both parties must explicitly outline their contributions, responsibilities, and expected returns. This includes determining equity splits, profit-sharing arrangements, and exit strategies before any money changes hands. The most successful partnerships often involve complementary skills that create a complete business solution. Many aspiring entrepreneurs overlook the possibility of partnering with capital providers because they fear losing control of their vision. However, the right partnership can actually provide more freedom and opportunity for growth. Take the case of Elena, a talented chef who dreamed of opening her own restaurant. Instead of spending years saving money or taking on crushing debt, she partnered with a local business investor. The investor provided $500,000, 0 cents for restaurant build-out and initial operating costs, while Elena brought her culinary expertise and operational knowledge. Their partnership agreement gave Elena full creative control, while the investor focused on financial oversight and business strategy. The digital age has made finding potential partners easier than ever. Online platforms, industry networking events, and professional associations can connect skilled people with investors looking for opportunities. However, due diligence remains crucial. Both parties should thoroughly investigate each other's backgrounds, verify credentials, and seek legal counsel before formalizing any partnership. Smart partnerships often extend beyond the traditional skill capital dynamic. Some successful ventures involve multiple partners bringing different types of expertise alongside capital investments. A prime example is the story of three partners who built a multi-million-dollar digital marketing agency. One partner brought technical SEO expertise, another contributed high-level sales skills, and the third provided both initial capital and business development experience. Their combined strength allowed them to capture large corporate clients that would have been impossible for any one of them to secure alone. The timing of partnership formation can significantly impact success. Many skilled professionals make the mistake of seeking capital partners too early, before they've validated their concept or developed a clear business model. The most successful partnerships often form when the skilled party has already demonstrated proof of concept through small-scale success. This provides potential capital partners with tangible evidence of viability and reduces overall risk. Effective partnerships also require ongoing adaptation and evolution. As businesses grow and market conditions change, the initial partnership agreement may need adjustment. Building in regular review periods and clear mechanisms for handling changes helps prevent future conflicts and ensures both parties remain aligned in their goals. The most successful partnerships maintain open dialogue about challenges, opportunities, and necessary pivots in strategy or execution. Partnership success extends beyond financial considerations. Cultural alignment, shared values, and compatible working styles play crucial roles in long-term sustainability. Partners who respect each other's contributions and maintain trust through transparent communication are more likely to achieve their million-dollar goals while preserving their relationship and creating opportunities for future ventures together.